It's already the end of November. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is my November favourites video, so I'm going to be sharing with you what I've bought, what I've read, what I've watched, things like that. I'm sure you saw on Tuesday that my pop in a box will be my final pop in a box for a while, but if you didn't, I'm going to leave a card. But my favourites videos will continue, and I'm thinking of a video idea starting in January that could replace pop in a box in my schedule. So me cancelling my pop in a box for now does not mean that there will be less videos from me. It just means that less money is being spent next year. I would very much like the focus of my channel to be my already big collection rather than growing my collection. So with that being said, that I don't want to spend any more money, let's show you what I bought from Shop Disney this month. So aside from Christmas things, I only bought 4 plushes, but they're really cute, so let me show you. The first 3 were in my thumbnail, so you've already seen them. The first one is this Eeyore mini cuddleez. He was $8.95. He's a quite deep indigo blue colour, and his ears are bright pink, and there's like a very soft lilac on his underbelly. I just think he's absolutely adorable. I will be bringing you guys a cuddleez collection. I'm not sure whether it's going to be January now or whether it will be February, but I am going to bring you a cuddleez collection, and buying these 3 kind of stopped me from doing it in December. So that's the first one. And then I've got Dale. You can tell it's Dale because he's got a red nose and he's got the lighter coloured fur. So he's got the black and white line down his back leading into his white tail. He's fast asleep, but he looks like he's got a little cheeky grin, and his teeth are sticking out as well. So he was $8.95 again. And then of course I had to get my favourite. You have to get them together, but I got Chip. So he's got a chocolate chip nose. He just has one tooth poking out, and he doesn't look as cheeky, he looks more peaceful. Again, he's got the white and black leading into his tail, and he's just super cute. I don't know why Chip's my favourite, I really don't, but he is. And then the final plush, I'm really gutted I didn't get all 3 because they have since sold out, but I bought the Soul Joe Gardner plush. So this goes with a Funko Pop that I've got. They also did Mittens and Soul 22 in this form. I kind of wish I got Soul 22 to go with him because they pretty much sold out the second they came on the website, because Soul doesn't seem to have a lot of merch considering that it's out next month. And it's going straight to Disney Plus, but Mulan got merch and Disney Plus Originals get merch. I just don't see why we're sleeping on Soul. But I absolutely love this plush. So Joe Gardner is a Soul at the time. So he's all blues and greens, and I just really love the aesthetic. And he was $8.95, just like the mini cuddleez. So that was everything I bought that wasn't Christmas or a key. We've had 3 kind of key releases. So we had the gingerbread ornament key, which I already had, which I showed you in my key collection video this month. So if you didn't see that, I will leave a card. And they've also released a Christmas key, which is called From Our Family to Yours, which goes with the Make-A-Wish plush, which I will be showing you in Vlogmas, and also an 80th anniversary of Fantasia key. So you will be seeing those in a future key collection video. I just didn't want to show them to you in this video. And then we're going to go on to miscellaneous things I've bought. Primark has been closed all of November due to the second lockdown in the UK. It is due to reopen on the 2nd of December, but at the time of filming, I don't know whether that's for sure. By the time this video goes up, there should be some clarity to what's happening in the UK, but right now there isn't. So I didn't get anything from Primark this month. These 2 little bits I got from a garden centre. So they were 2 for £3, as you can see, and they're just little tiny tins. This one's for the Mickey Mouse short, The Band Concert, which funnily enough is my favourite Mickey Mouse short. And the second one I got was Building a Building, because I really liked that Minnie was on this one. So you've got Mickey and Minnie on that one, and then you've got Mickey, Donald and Goofy on this one. So I don't know what I'm going to put in these, but I just think they're really cute. And then I got some really cute bedding from Aldi. It's made by Character World, who I also believe make a lot of Primark's bedding, so I know I'm going to love the feel of it. I won't be putting this on my bed until January because I'm just about to put my Christmas bedding on, but this is what I got. It is the Baby Yoda the child double duvet set. It was only £15, which is like £3 cheaper than a double duvet from Primark, and it's reversible just like my Primark ones are, so I will continue to do what I usually do, which is I change my bed sheets every 2 weeks, and the week in between I flip it over to the other side because all of my bed sheets are reversible. But I really love this and I can't wait to put it on my bed. And then understandably I haven't been going shopping. I haven't really been online shopping either, apart from Disney, and the Jodie and Laura Life and Park Pioneer have been getting me things from the US. I have got some Beauty and the Beast wishables to open that you will see in Vlogmas, and Park Pioneer have just got me some Inside Out wishables which I will probably have to open in January, but you will be seeing them. I'm really excited to find out what I've got because I haven't filmed those videos yet, but I would quite like to complete the set. Speaking of completing the set, if you didn't see my latest Coco wishables unboxing, I will leave a card up above, but I didn't get Miguel. So if you haven't watched that video, I'm really sorry I didn't get Miguel. So instead of buying more bags, I just caved and I bought one on eBay. So it was real, it did come with the bag. So here's Miguel with his little red hoodie and blue jeans, and then he's holding Ernesto de la Cruz's guitar. You can actually tell that he's real because he has a blush on his cheeks and he has the stars in his eyes. Those are the things usually missing from the fakes. Little bit of knowledge for you. But I'm absolutely over the moon to have an almost complete set. As you guys know, I didn't want Pepita because I don't really like Pepita's character, and I don't have regular Dante, but I've got the full set if you don't include those two. So I'm really happy with this. And then I also did a trade. You may remember that I keep getting turkey legs in the snacks and I really wanted a churro. So I traded with a lovely girl called Blakely. She gave me this note and it says, "Dear Lizzie, thank you so much for the trade. I hope you are one step closer to completing the set. Love your channel and hope to trade again in the future. Stay safe, Blakely." So that was really sweet. And I've got the churro now. So you've got a laughing churro, a quite shy smiling churro, and then a cheeky winking churro, and I absolutely love them. I've still got pretty much the whole set of series 2 to get because I've only ever got turkey legs. So I've got a turkey leg and a churro now. The completer is a Mickey waffle, which I would quite like to own. I think there's an ice cream cone I'd also like to own. I do have one turkey leg left, but there is a pending trade on that, so hopefully by the end of December that trade has gone through and I can show you what I traded it for. But I will most likely have more traders because my wishables have just arrived, and after giving it a quick feel, I think that I've got duplicates, so I'll probably be trading a lot in December. And then the last purchases I have to show you is I've bought quite a lot of pins this month. So first I'm going to start with my Hard Rock Cafe pins. I bought these off my friend Zoe, and if you guys haven't seen my Hard Rock Cafe pin collection, I'm going to leave a card. So she sent me this cute little postcard that says, "Always let your conscience be your guide," and it says, "To Lizzie, hope you are doing well. Here are your new Hard Rock Cafe pins for your collection. I hope they fit in well. I have added a surprise pin. I hope you like it and haven't already got it. I have really enjoyed our chats. It's nice chatting to a fellow Disney lover and collector. Wishing you all the best. Love, Zoe." So the first one I got was a San Francisco number plate. I went to San Francisco in 2005 and we've never been able to go back. I have always wanted to because that's the site of the Walt Disney Family Museum, but whenever we go to Anaheim it's just too far and would actually involve planes and another hotel stay and things like that, so we've just never been back. So I'm really grateful to have this San Francisco pin. And then the second one is a Hard Rock Cafe Las Vegas pin. So again, I went to Las Vegas in 2005. We were on a coach trip that took you to Nevada, Arizona and California, so we got to see quite a lot of the West Coast that way, and I really enjoyed it. There's a lot of places I'd like to go back to, like San Francisco, San Diego. I would quite like to go back to Vegas now that I'm old enough. I was 11 at the time, so I couldn't go in the casinos, I couldn't look at the casinos, I had to stay in the gift shops so that I wasn't breaking the law, so I would quite like to go back. But I have been told by my friend that the Hard Rock Cafe is no longer open, so I'm really glad that I've got a Las Vegas pin. And then she threw in a zap for me. She knows I've been reading the Twilight books and watching the films again, so she gave me this really cute Twilight logo pin. So thank you so much, Zoe, for selling me these. And then I went on a bit of a eBay Walt pin buying spree. So the first one I've got is from Disneyland Paris and it's a Disney Cruise Line Walt pin. So I got this one quite cheap because there's like a cut across the glass on his face, but I really like it. I'm quite confused as to why there was a cruise line pin in Disneyland Paris, but I'll take it. I absolutely love this pin and I got it for a really good price. I think I got it for like £4. And then I got this Walt Disney World pin showing Walt's writing desk, and it's got a really lovely picture of Walt from the 1920s, I would guess. I would say that would be around 27, 28 because of when he created Mickey Mouse. I think that one cost about £10, I'm not sure. And then I got 2 pins from the same seller. So this is one of my favourite pictures of Walt where he's like coming around from behind the door and there's a Mickey silhouette on the wall, and I love that it's like framed. And then this one is my favourite one. It's a lovely picture of Walt and it says, "Everyone has remarkably been influenced by a book or books." You guys know I love to read, and I'm going to get on to what books I've read this month in a little while. And then he threw in a little zap. It's from the International Collectible Expo from 1996 that was in Secaucus, New Jersey. And I don't know why I really like the name Secaucus. I used to watch How I Met Your Mother like all the time, and they had a joke that they didn't write any songs about New Jersey. They said the song goes New York, New York, not Secaucus, Secaucus, and it just had me in stitches. So it's just got a little Winnie the Pooh on it, and I just think it's really, really cute. And it's got a drawing pin on the back. Then the final pin only arrived a few days ago, so I'm really glad I got to show you. I am going to be showing you all of my Walt Disney pin collection in Vlogmas, so if that's something you're interested in, then make sure you subscribe and ring the bell, because I will be uploading every single day of Vlogmas again. So it's a Disneyland Paris one, and it's a W with Walt in the W drawing something, and Mickey is hanging on the W giving him a thumbs up. This one cost me £10 again, which I'm really, really happy about. So you'll be seeing all of those again, plus the pins I already own on the 15th. Now on to books I've been reading. I've only read 3 books that were Disney this month. I have read some other books. The first non-Disney one I read was In 5 Years, which was recommended to me by Lydia at Tangled in Disney, and I really enjoyed that book. It was amazing and I got through it so quickly. And then I read The Hating Game, which I really enjoyed, but it took me a lot longer to read because the chapters were really long. I prefer really short chapters. And now I'm reading a book called This Time Next Year, which I should have finished by my December favourites. But on to Disney books. I did say in my October favourites that there was a book I was reading, and I hoped to finish it by the end of October, but at the time of filming my October favourites I hadn't finished it, and I did actually finish it before the end of October, and it is the second book in the Kingdom Keepers series. So this one is called Disney at Dawn. The first one was called Disney After Dark. The first one was set in Magic Kingdom. The second one was set in Animal Kingdom. I am usually the first one to admit that Animal Kingdom is one of my least favourite Disney parks. I do really love the conservation, but I don't really go on any of the attractions, but I will give it another go because Pandora wasn't open when I last went. It was a really, really good book. It's quite long and the chapters are quite long, which is why it takes me a while to read them, but I'm hoping that maybe in December I can read the third one because I really enjoy this series. It is being rewritten because it's very outdated. It mentions rides that don't exist and things like that, but I really enjoy it. And then I read possibly one of the best books I've ever read in my life. I had to get it secondhand, but I got Building a Company, Roy O. Disney and the Creation of an Entertainment Empire by Bob Thomas. Now I do have Bob Thomas's Walt books, so I'm going to be reading those soon, but I wanted to read a book just on Roy because I feel like everybody kind of forgets the influence that Roy had. There's a lovely quote in this book from Roy's wife, Edna Disney, and it says, "Roy provided the money for Walt's artistic endeavours." And I just think that sums up the brothers so well. Like, Walt would go to Roy and go, "I want to do this," and Roy would go, "Okay, I'll get you the money." That's basically how the company worked. I found out a really sad fact. Walt Disney died in 1966 on December the 15th. Roy made it his goal to make sure that Walt Disney World opened, and there's actually a quote in there where he complains about people calling it Disney World, which I personally hate as well. But Walt Disney World opened in 1971 and Roy Disney died in 1971 on December the 20th. So 5 years and 5 days after his little brother, Roy opened the park that was Walt's dream, and then he sadly passed away, and I just think that's beautiful. I highly recommend this book. You will have to get it secondhand because it was published in 1998, but I highly, highly recommend you get it. And just look at this beautiful picture on the back, I can't even. And then the Disney book that I've just finished, I'm reading reading a Walt book now that you will hopefully see in December, is Travels with Figment by the late Marty Sklar. I met Marty in 2015 and he signed my book and he was just incredible. He was writing this book when he sadly passed away, but he had written enough of it that his editor could still publish it with a few tweaks. So it's really nice seeing his last work. It basically just talks about his favourite moments working for the company, all the different places he's flown to, all the different CEOs he's met. I just think it's a really good book and I would highly recommend all 3 of Marty's books. And then finally onto what I watched on Disney Plus. I didn't watch a lot on Disney Plus because The Crown came back this month, so I pretty much stopped watching Disney Plus so I could watch The Crown, and I really enjoyed it. I absolutely adore The Crown. So I watched the first series of Disney Insider. This is a very short series where they just show you people working in different divisions of Disney and what they do to kind of show you how big the Disney company is and all the different roles in the company. I think it would be really good for inspiring young children to know what they want to be when they grow up. And then I watched Disney Gallery Star Wars The Mandalorian, which goes behind the scenes of the first series. And yes, I have started watching the second series, but obviously it hasn't finished yet. And then because I put up my Christmas tree this month so that I could film my Vlogmas videos, I watched Decorating Disney Holiday Magic, which is all about how they transform the parks from Halloween to Christmas. And I absolutely loved it. I'm always fascinated by how quickly they can get it done, and it was just amazing to watch. So my December favourites video is going to have a lot more Disney Plus, I hope, because I have finished The Crown. There should be a lot more Christmas films. The Home Alone films are on Disney Plus, so that counts. I'm going to keep saying, oh, I just watched Home Alone like 20 times, it's fine. But that was my November favourites. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did, and let me know down in the comments what has been your favourite thing about November. I really hope you have a lovely December, and I will see you tomorrow for a small shop Saturday collaboration. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!